Welcome back. Gary Sinise has been using his platform to honor members of our military, first responders, and those who've made the ultimate sacrifice. For over a decade, the Gary Sinise Foundation has been honoring and uplifting the families of military heroes. He's portrayed unforgettable roles in movies like Forrest Gump and Apollo 13. And this month, Chicago's Steppenwolf Theater is hosting a special presentation of his production, Last Out. It's a play about a lieutenant who served a combat mission in Afghanistan. And we are pleased to have Gary Sinise join us right now to speak more about this. First of all, thank you. And second of all, congratulations. I know you really are, I don't want to say the poster child, you're the face of compassion for veterans in the U.S. and maybe around the world, raising around $300 million over the past decade or so through your foundation. So thank you so much for all you do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. And thanks for the kind words.
It's just remarkable what you've been able to accomplish, because I think a lot of people feel alienated from the cause of veterans or homeless veterans, or they don't know how they can help. But you seem to personalize it in a way that other celebrities, other people of note have not. What made you so passionate about this cause?
I think it begins with the veterans in my own family. There's many on both my side of the family, my wife's side of the family. So, you know, it starts there with me, and then various steps along the way. I got very involved with veterans, not to the extent I am today, but the seeds were planted way back when in Chicago, actually. Because of the Vietnam veterans on my wife's side of the family, I got very passionate about trying to find some material that would speak to their experiences and that I could direct in the theater. And I was, at the time, I was artistic director of Steppenwolf Theater in Chicago there. And so I started to look for some material that I could find. I found this play that was written by a group of Vietnam veterans, and they were performing it in 1980 in Los Angeles. So they wrote it. Only a couple of them were actors. The rest of them were all veterans that came together to just sort of, you know, just work out some of the things that they were going through. And they did that by creating a play that they performed in. I went and saw it. It was called Tracers. I begged them to let me do it in Chicago. Eventually, they gave me the rights. We put it up in 1984. So this is nearly 40 years ago. And it was a very powerful experience, not only for the actors on stage, but all the veterans that would come to see the play. And we made every Tuesday night free for veterans. It really began our Veterans Night program at Steppenwolf all those years ago. It was very, very powerful. And that solidified, you know, some of my work with veterans. And about 10 years later, I played Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump. And then he's a Vietnam veteran, and I started working with our disabled veterans. And then after September 11th, I knew that there was a role to play for me in supporting the men and women deploying to Afghanistan and Iraq. And that's how, you know, I connected with Scott Mann, who wrote this wonderful play called Last Out. And he was, you know, he wasn't an actor. He wasn't a writer or anything. He was a special forces soldier who was dealing with some very serious issues and trying to process them. And somebody encouraged him to start telling his story, and it developed into a play. And
That's
he
wonderful.
put a cast together, all veteran cast, and they started performing it around the country. And I teamed up with them at the Gary Sinise Foundation, and we're sponsoring this production this Friday and Saturday.
That's
at
wonderful.
Steppenwolf Theater.
And Steppenwolf is the first of several locations where this play will be held. Thank you, Gary, for being with us. If you want more information, go to Gary Sinise's Foundation website. That is on the internet. You can find it anywhere. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.